No button check needed. Both of them kind of setting their traps as we get into this game number 1 of loser semis. It's going to be Sunfish versus Harley Zedmona, best of 3 on Sky Arena Plaza. Let's get it.
Beautiful start to this match already. Both of them, you know, I don't think I've seen Harley Zedmona play a single game not on the stage.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they keep on letting them get away with that.
I'm not surprised. I would do the same thing. I would do the same thing if I was on loser side and I knew my opponent was comfortable. I would take them back to the exact same stage and I'd let them be comfortable, and I would exploit that comfort, which I expect Sunfish to be doing here. Not quite as strong on the edge guarding there as I would like to see, but very, very strong play and aggression when it came back out to Harley Zedmona, which is exactly what you need with Harley. I really respect that about them.
Oh no, and that big old cast iron is going to make Harley Zedmona fly to the air. Sunfish finds the Jerry hit. Do not get hit by the tennis ball. Yeah, that's totally able to KO in that situation right there. And we didn't talk a whole lot about Jerry last game because it wasn't really in play, but I don't think Harley has any tools to stop Jerry outside of just dodging through it.
I agree.
So, yeah,
I agree.
Now, oh, that snipe! Oh my gosh, that was a checkmate situation right there from Sunfish.
That was pretty nasty. There was not a single thing that Harley could do inside that situation to recover. As you said, it was definitely checkmate at that point and round knockout, to be honest. Now, Tom is only at 90%, still relatively of a low percentage for a mage character like Tom, and is very quickly racking up that percentage on Harley, who's just struggling to get in the damage when possible. We haven't really seen any huge combos come out from Harley. We've just seen very small touches thus far racking up that damage.
And something else I just noticed that it looks like Jerry explodes the Jack-in-the-Box as well. So, I threw that before I left
that
the
was
booth.
clean. You could even see it on Sunfish's face. It was like, oh, okay, that was nice. That was nice. That was clean. I see you. I see you. I see you. Respect.
Sometimes you gotta give your opponent props, and that was a sick play, keeping Harley Zedmona in the game. And now you have a few more seconds with Jerry off the table. You have to make something big happen, because the moment Jerry's there, you know Sunfish is gonna press that button and kind of win neutral off that one move. And there we go. There it is.
Very nasty dodge there by Tom and Jerry. Not as much edge guarding as we saw previously. Oh my goodness! Jerry, honey, that is not what bottles are for. That is not what they are, but you got to pop them. Congratulations to Sunfish for securing that very first round win there. Obviously, the MVP has to go to that Jerry.
Yep, Jerry
Popping champagne.
Jerry's the best projectile in the game by a decent margin, because like not only does Jerry shot like have a long reach, not really clank with anything at this point in time, but it'll beat out a lot of other projectiles, and Jerry can just pop a bottle and take your opponent out. And also sometimes if you launch Jerry from a high angle, like it'll bounce and it has a hitbox on the way down. It's just a big old no zone. So Harley Zedmona not trying to even mess with that option in game number 2 right here. Just hanging out and just saying, okay, I'm not messing with Jerry right now.
I'm kind of worried a little bit about Harley's approaching here, just because it appears as though Harley's having difficulties deciding between a target of Tom or Jerry side of this matchup, and I do not envy them in the slightest. It's a very difficult matchup, especially for a Harley player.
Yeah, right now in the state of multiverses, I would say Tom and Iron Giant are the 2 biggest knowledge checks in the game. Like, if you don't know what you're doing against this character going in, then you're not going to learn over the course of a set.
At all.
As the big old cast iron starts to come through, Sunfish finding Harley and taking that stock away.
It's unfortunate too, because I'm just seeing such fantastic what appear to be like setups for different traps with Harley here, and really, really beautiful gliding movement off the platform. Wonderful! That's exactly what I'm talking about. And Harley Zedmona really does a fantastic job at just kind of almost coasting off these platforms straight and just sliding straight down with those kill secures.
All right, and using the up smash to just kind of track that movement over and over. And the jab takes up a lot of space as well. I mean, no Jerry doesn't mean that Tom can't scrap, because as we're seeing right now, Sunfish is absolutely putting in the work against Harley.
Just waiting for those. Ooh, not quite able to secure that. Luckily, Jerry is off of their partnership with Tom right now, so it is just Tom, and that makes it a little bit easier for Harley Zedmona here. Took a little bit too long to charge up. Now Jerry is back. isn't able to go ahead and follow up that up air and comes back down with Dynamite, tries to challenge it, and now Harley's at 117%. Dodge meter absolutely full, but a lot of cooldowns coming out. Got the bottle from Jerry. Poppin' Champagne, as always, is ignited, and that is going to secure Sunfish a very quick, easy 2-0 right there. Not to say it was not contested at all, because Harley Zed Mona definitely worked for it. Fantastic play from both players there. But ultimately, Harley Zed Mona is removed from this tournament. Sunfish moving forward to see Z on the losers final side. I just have to say, for the record, some of that Harley setup game I was actually a very big fan of, especially that very last knockout where Harley so smoothly moved off the platform. I think, especially after watching Harley Zed Mona play inside of this tournament run, I'm really starting to have a certain level of respect